a safari park, an historic house. Where is my postcard from today? It's from Longleat. Longleat is the seat of the Marquis of Bath. Known as the Treasure House of the West, it was the first of the great stately homes of England to admit the public back in April 1949. It is situated 2.5 miles west of Warminster in the county of Wiltshire. This is so magnificent. Longleat House, one of my most favourite places in the whole of the country. I was invited here socially so many times by the old Lord Bath. A wonderful man, and now approaching me is his son, the Lord Bath. A hospitable, kind chap, and you've come in your feet to see me. How lovely to see you again. I'm just saying how wonderful it is here.
Well, I get a bit of a biased view in it, but I do love it.
Look at that sun. Oh, look at this, everything.
When it gets round there, throughout the day, I lose the sun while it's going all round there, and suddenly it comes blindingly in at the window there.
As you came blindingly through that door. Lovely. Lord Bath, your public.
Hi.
Longleat has been the ancestral home of the Thynne family for more than 450 years. The first Thynne, John, was a clerk in the Tudor court, and he rose to wealth and prominence under the Protector Somerset, and was knighted on the battlefield in the wars against the Scots at the Battle of Pinkie in 1547. So let's go from John over to his present descendant 14 generations on. Now, after such an entrance that you made earlier, and you've now whisked me into this room, and I remember you took me around here a couple of years ago.
Well, this is all the stuff I did as an art student, and I cut it out and used it as collage to make an additional mural. Not all the stuff that I did as an art student, but it gives a savour of the styles I painted through as I was gradually coming towards the styles we'll see now.
Lovely, and look at these wonderful colours.
Let's go straight into the dining room here.
We're
passing the Paranoia murals where...
Oh, was that Paranoia?
Well, I sort of painted my paranoia out of my system. If you don't do something sort of shock effect in a dark passage, you don't stop to look at it. So it had to try to capture your attention so you wouldn't just walk by it. Well, this one has to be completed as far as the frieze goes. The ceiling has just gone in. This is my nephew who does the mosaic ceilings. And
I love that ceiling. That has a very... Is that a lotus? But it looks very...
Well, it's more on the theme of the stars and moon. And
oh, yes, look. You've got the zodiac round.
Yes, yeah.
Aquarius.
Yes.
Pisces, Aries. Oh, this is my room.
Well, to go with, there'll be a particular painting on Stonehenge, and that's all part of Wessex history.
Well, last time we spoke, you know, you were hoping to do a replica of Stonehenge here at Longleat.
Yes,
has that got any further?
No, I'm afraid English Heritage wouldn't support it, and we won't get planning permission without English Heritage.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
Here we're in the drawing room, where I've done the Ages of Man. I love this mural because it was the first mural I did in the house, and the whole thing of is it going to work or isn't it? If it had discouraged me at the end, I would have not done any more. But I felt it had worked, and therefore went on.
Where does it all come from within you? It's pure inspiration.
Well, the idea of, let's say, doing the Ages of Man is trying to think of what kind of large thing about life shall I do something on. There's another one on the ages of history. Trying to sort of fit one's identity into the world at large.
And do you feel more comfortable with yourself now that you've got some of these things out? You were saying back
I feel
there,
contained. I mean, before I wasn't quite sure if I fitted. But doing these, you do a sort of great big capsule that does contain you, like the Ages of Man, and thereafter you feel, yes, life is something I know, I've painted it.
So it's a real contrast with Longleat House itself, that when you come into this, you find all of your works of art?
And a great smell of oil paint, as opposed to the smell of books, which you get in other parts of the house. But in this particular staircase, I took the theme of Bluebeard's collection, so that as one goes up the stairs, you're seeing it starts on the floor lower down than this, so you don't have them all here. But as one goes up, we have the heads of all the ladies I've ever loved, right up to the present day, and not such a large number it works out at. I mean, in my age is 65, I've only managed to have 64 loves, which I feel deprived of one. I'm always looking round.
What's that great big hole up there, which doesn't look as though it should be there to me?
No, it was put in for a visit of King Charles II. He visited, complained that he couldn't hear any music being played in the Great Hall and in the Minstrels Gallery behind us. And so they knocked a hole, we're told, overnight in the wall so that he could actually sit up there in privacy and still hear the music.
This room seems to be of a different flavour to the rest of the house.
This is the only room that is still Elizabethan. This is still the Great Hall, where you would have been met, entertained, you'd eat in here. And so you have the big high hammer beams, the original Elizabethan room. It's the only Elizabethan room left in the house now.
Now, she's a very beautiful lady. If you hadn't, or if I hadn't seen that costume, you'd think she's a 1920s lady with her makeup and face. There's something very modern about her.
Yes, there is, but in fact, she died in 1736. She is one of the ghosts of the house. She's Louisa Cartwright, and she was married to the second Viscount Weymouth, only lived here 3 years. She had 3 sons during that time and died just after the birth of her 3rd son on Christmas Day. And she is believed to haunt the passages on the top floor. One of the theories is that her husband actually killed her lover on the top floor, and she is searching for him.
Well, that's the house. Now let's go off on safari. Oh. But I've always wanted nice long legs. Never got them. Surrounding Longleat House is the Longleat Safari Park, a vision of the 6th Marquess of Bath after meeting the famous showman Jimmy Chipperfield. They formed a partnership which led in 1966 to the first drive-through safari park outside Africa, filled with endangered species and a unique way of preserving some of the world's wildlife. See what's down here? Have you had a look? Oh, I think we better scarper. Here comes that Russell Grant with the gamekeeper. Up the trees, everyone, up the trees, or we'll have your tails. Wait for me, I've got a baby. I can't get up there as quickly as you. Has anybody seen a baboon? I could have sworn it was coming towards me. No, I can't see a thing. Mind you, I've got this big horn. The trouble is it gets in the way of my eyesight. Oh well. Oh, that's better. Oh, I've been trying to scratch that itch all day. Oh well. The trouble with me is I've got the hump. No one's bothered about me. Aren't I beautiful? I'm just so lovely. Look at me. Oh, I think I'll go and have a look at the Marquis. No, come back. You always go away when things are hotting up. Come back. Oh. Yeah, I've seen him. That Marquis. Think he's in that No, it's not. You are fools. That's the fabulous Russell Grant. You know, Leo the Lion, Virgo the Maiden, Libra the Scales. You must have heard of him. Well, that's another day done. A beautiful sunset over Wiltshire, over Longleat, over all the animals. See you tomorrow.